after he passed away, he contacted me, and he actually left me a tangible item that showed he contacted me. And I'm going to tell you about that story. My dad, he was born in San Francisco to an Irish Catholic family. Very much into the culture, big culture. His father, my grandfather, was the fire marshal over in Chinatown. My grandfather was a very nice man. When he ran into code violations, he would not shut down the people. What he would do on his spare time, he would go over there and show them how to fix their problems and bring them up to code. Well, he used to take my father with him. So my father got a strange mixture of Irish culture and Chinese culture, and he had a huge imagination. So he was always full of stories and things like that. If I had to use one word to describe my father, he was magical. And that's what I told my brother. When my father died, he asked me, do I have a story that I would like to share about my dad? And I said, yes, I did. And it went like this. When I was 5 years old, it had just rained and I was out in the backyard playing. My father came out there and he showed me the rainbow, and he explained about leprechauns. And he told me at the end of the rainbow, there was a treasure there. And if I could get there, I could have the treasure. And then he told me he thought he saw some leprechauns hanging around on the side of the house. So he said, I think if you dig over there, you might find some treasure. So of course I went into my mom's kitchen and got her best tablespoon, came out there and started digging in the dirt. And as long as I would dig, I would find pennies. And so the store was across the street, so I would go over there. And back then, that's when penny candy was actually a penny. And I'd spend money. Well, then when I needed more money, I would just go over there and dig. Now I realized what my father was doing. When he came home from work at night, he hates pennies. He would empty his pockets on his dresser, and he would take the pennies out and he'd throw them out his bathroom window. So I had all the treasure that I wanted. So my brother told this story, and he did say that I would consider my father to be magical. So we had flown to LA, a suburb of LA, when my father passed away. And we were on our way home. You know those bins that you put your shoes and your purse and all those things in? Well, my husband found two that were stuck together. And he was like a dog with a bone. He was not going to leave them alone. I put my stuff in one and I was like, oh, you can do whatever. And I just went on. So in a few minutes, he came to me and he said, look what was in that bin. This coin was in that bin. This is a schooner. This is exactly like the tattoo my father had on his arm. Oh, it gets better. I was holding it like this and I said, Dad, did you do this? And I had a voice inside my head that said, if you don't believe me, flip it over. And before I flipped it over, I knew there was something on the other side that I would recognize. It's the scales, the sign of the Libra. That's my mother's sign, Libra. So if they had a coin made, it would be this coin. I've never even seen a coin like this. This is just unreal. And it just gives me chills. And I feel like he was reaching out to me by doing what he'd always done, giving me coins. Now this one's worth about $50. This is a better coin. But it's just, he's magical. And I just wanted to share that story with you guys. It's just a neat story. Thank you.